Monday, what is it, September 4th, 2022. We have arrived in Elkhart. What a long journey. I want to first do a shout out to my BFF, Michael, St. Michael. I had a lot of Michaels on this trip, but Mike I and Barbara Cherry from Walmart. We ended up taking off last night. I decided I didn't need that deliverance conference. God does the deliverance, man does not. So, with your donations, that was almost enough to get back home. I had to stop at a gas station to see if I asked two people, told them a quick little abridged edition, to see if I could get financial assistance, and a gentleman gave me two $5 bills, and that was enough to get me here. So, on a wing and a prayer, we did it. And I want to thank all of those people along the path. I'm still waiting for Geico. Yeah, I'm going to deal with them. Oh boy, I might just drive to corporate office. Who knows? We'll see. But anyway, I want to thank all those people that gave Bianca 007 some extra juice to get her going. Wowzer, what a trip. And all of the angels that were sent on our path to get us to this location. It's been a long journey. It's been, well over 1,000 miles. I don't even know. I haven't even begun to calculate it. I mean, if I just go from point A to point B, it's well over 1,000. So it's going to be really interesting when I calculate. I tried to keep taking pictures of the odometer to see, if I could kind of judge it, but I don't know. But it was quite disappointing to hit the sixth state, and the sixth state be Indiana. Really, state of Indiana? What happened to road and lawn maintenance? And then the first rest stop that I go to when I cross the Kentucky border to Indiana, what a disgrace. The bathroom was a hot mess. There's toilet paper all over. It is the only bathroom on a rest area in our entire journey that was a hot mess. And it wasn't because it was late at night, or it's just unbelievable. And and how tall, seriously, does the grass need to be growing in the boulevards for you to freaking cut it? What a disgrace. I said, it looks like a ghost town, even though there's traffic. I expected tumbleweeds to go down the road. I am so disappointed in the state of Indiana to dropping the ball. And then all the trash and all the road debris and the tires. I mean, it looked like a junkyard. I was just looking around going, I'm glad I'm not staying. This is awful. Yeah, so once you get off the highways, then you've got like nice roads. And I love this one gentleman on 31. He literally drove over the highway to cut the same width of his yard to match the boulevard so his view wasn't obstructed from the nonsense. I mean, it was cut beautifully. I'm like, okay, how many landscapers out there could they not contract? Or better yet, why don't you get the inmates and give them some power equipment and get out there and do it? Or let's put a fence up and get some goats up there. Anything is better than what it looks like. And then on the side yards, cut it and then plant some wildflowers if you're too lazy to cut it. Come on, Indiana, get it together. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Did you forget that? Just saying. I am over the nonsense. So on Tuesday, I'm going to call the state of Indiana and find out what's going on. I don't know. Maybe you guys like the way it looks, but frankly, I'm an Indiana girl, and I don't even want to tell people I'm from Indiana after seeing that. Oh, well, when you blow into Indiana, the sign is covered up partially with foliage, and then it's just a freaking hot mess. Yeah, it's like, I don't even want to tell people. And then that rest stop, I was looking at pamphlets and I saw the Golden Dome. The global university is how they described it. That's poetic. Unbelievable. Global university. Yeah, that goes with the New World Order. I'm certain of that. Just saying. So anyway, that's my 2 cents worth. So again, I wanted to thank all the people on my path, especially all those at that Walmart in Tennessee that treated me like family. Barbara Cherry, I got to tell you, and I don't want you to take this, I hope you don't feel insulted by this, because you did look older than me and I'm 56, but you reminded me of my Grandma June. Totally did. And my Grandma June died on my birthday in 1984. And she smoked. And she was a love it to you, I promise. But when I realized how close I was to Indiana, and I realized Pastor Locke's deliverance conference wasn't something that I needed to attend, I decided with the rain, I needed to just go. So instead of using those monies for a room, I just use it for fuel. So thank you to Barbara Cherry and my BFF, Michael Agnegro. Love you guys, and love to everybody else, all of the angels on the path. I can't thank you enough. It's been a long journey through 6 states, and we're not done yet. We're just getting started. So if you want visitors, Hannah plays nice with others. So, and I love to help out. I love to do landscaping. That's one thing I enjoy. They saw that at Walmart because I couldn't stand the trash. I could not stand to look at all the trash at Walmart. I can't. I physically cannot handle it. It's a disgrace to God. And that's when I blew into Indiana I'm like, oh, I'm hit Indiana, and then I'm looking around going, oh my gosh, Lord, this is disgraceful. I'm so sorry. I feel terrible. I'd like to just pull over right now and start mowing the grass. But that's just me, because it's all about Him. So when do people forget that? And you know what? When you take a shower or a bath or whatever you prefer, be very grateful you have one. I thank Him for everything, all the time. And people have forgotten that. And what's so funny is my whole thing with the deliverance conference. Today I listened when I was in Kentucky. It was multiple church services, one right after the other. And he said, deliverance is done by God, not by man. And I'm like, oh yeah, you got that right. Amen. So there was my sign, just like the pennies. 3 pennies here and there. And I want to thank the gentleman. I can't remember his name right now. Brian, maybe? I don't remember. I'm so sorry. I've met so many people. But I want to thank him for that special gift today and showing me Lincoln's Bible. Truly, you have no idea how much that meant to me for you to take that time, and you feel my heart. You truly made my day. I kept driving down the road, and it was so overwhelming. The joy, and these are tears of joy, they're not tears of sadness. I mean, just walking up to where he was born, turning around and walking, I couldn't even stand up. I had to drop down, and I wept because I just could feel the love that he had. I felt love all over the entire property, and I had to drive down to his home. So before I blew out of town. So, I mean, And I mean, just driving around the little courtyard where they've got the big statue of Lincoln too, and then it had a beautiful mural on the side of a building in multiple, like a rainbow of colors. So, if you love history, go see Lincoln. I mean, really go see the real stuff. I mean, I always wanted to visit that. He has been my mentor my entire life. And because he always just kept going forward, no matter what obstacle, he just kept going. And you know what? That's how I feel. Even though, I've got all the symptoms of end of days, even though I've got all the symptoms of congestive heart failure, I live every day like it's my last because you know what? No one is guaranteed tomorrow. And after what I've been through in the last 2.5 years, and to think that I'm still in the same episode of bonus, this is bonus day 101. My edema is increasing. So the gifted room that one of my tribe sisters blessed us with has a tub, so I'll be able to swim in that. I just wasn't up for it tonight. That would make me bring more stuff in the room, and I'm just wore out. I've traveled. I've been on the road a lot today, and I'm literally exhausted. So thanks again to everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I've got a lot to say. I've got a lot of uploads in Geico. I'm coming after you because I don't even know why I have your insurance, because you have done zero for me. All you've been is a thorn in my side. Period. The end. My service is by all these other people that have helped me along the way. I'm still waiting for that 426 p.m. tow truck to come and charge my dead battery. I mean, that's why I have emergency road service, is so that I don't have to ask somebody at a Walmart or a rest stop or a gas station to jump my vehicle. Just saying. That is a disgrace. I got to do this on TikTok too and Instagram. I got to blow this all over the world. Because your company, your service is no customer service. And I intend on being compensated for pain and suffering of what I've been through. Because you knew my story. I made it crystal clear. And it's pretty bad when the towing company says, "Oh, well, you're not worth the time." Really? He heard that. Oops. Not good for you. Better be repenting and be obedient. Just saying. Love to all bunches and bunches. Bye.